Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about 5 symptoms of a bad car battery. If you think that your car battery is going bad or needs to be replaced, then you should look for a few of these symptoms together, okay? They are good indicators that your battery is something that you should be looking into in the very near future. Because after all, you don't want to have to replace your battery when it's already too late and your engine doesn't start. You want to be able to replace your battery in advance before it causes any serious problems or it causes you to be stranded on the road. Now let's get right to it. Symptom number 1 is a slow crank when you start the engine. Now when you start the engine, okay, part of what is required is power from the battery. When the battery can't provide enough power, you might still be able to start your engine, but the crank might be slow. So if you go to start your engine and instead of hearing vroom, you hear vroom, 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 vroom. That's a clear indicator that you should look into your car battery and the condition of it. Now there is one thing to keep in mind. If you're starting your engine in very cold weather, or when your car hasn't been started for like a long time, then it's somewhat normal to hear a slow crank most of the time. So when I have a brand new battery and I start my engine in the winter when it's freezing cold over here, sometimes I hear a slow crank and the battery's perfectly fine. It's just working hard to get that power to the engine. So with that being said, just keep that in mind as well. The second symptom of a bad car battery, or the need to actually maintain a battery properly, is corrosion around the battery posts. Now, if you see some corrosion around the battery posts, it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to replace the car battery. It could just be a loose connection or a bad connection. And with that being said, you might just need to clean them and tighten up the connection or fix the connection. So it doesn't always mean that your battery is bad. It just means that you have to clean some things up and sort of fix some things up. So take a look around your battery posts and at the terminals that connect to them and just look for any corrosion. It should be clean and it should look like it's almost brand new for the most part. But if you do see some corrosion, then clean the corrosion, tighten up the terminals, see what else you can do, and then see if it occurs again. And if it occurs again, then maybe you should look into some further steps. But most of the time, cleaning the terminals should be enough, okay? The third symptom is a swollen battery case. Now, the battery case should not swell up for the most part. If it swells up, that's when you should look into getting a new battery, because it's gonna affect how well the battery operates and so forth, and the effectiveness and the quality that the battery produces. So with that being said, your battery should have flat sides on every side, okay? The top should be flat, the sides should be flat, the bottom should be flat. It should stay within its case nicely, and that means that wherever you secured it in the engine bay or wherever your battery is, it should sit nice and flat. It shouldn't rock side to side. It should be nice and secure in place, and the casing should not be swollen. So just keep an eye out for that, and the easiest way to check that is just to pop the hood of the car and look at the battery and see what it looks like. Does it look swollen or does it look nice and flat on every side? Sorry about that. The fourth symptom is a low battery fluid level. Now, a good portion of the batteries will have a little area, a little window that allows you to see the battery fluid level. Now take a look at the battery fluid level because it's a very, very crucial part of a battery operating properly, and see where it's at. If it has low battery fluid, then it's going to be hard for your battery to work as effectively as it should. So with all of that being said, check out the fluid level, see where it's at. If it looks low, then maybe you should consider or look into a new battery in the near future. Last but not least, the fifth indicator, and this is by far the easiest one to consider because it just involves setting a reminder, is if your battery is old. If your battery is old, chances are you're going to need a new battery soon, okay? Batteries are meant, to not work after a while. They're not meant to, you put them in the car and then they last like 30 years for the, for the life of the car, or however long you have the car. When you put a battery in your vehicle, it's meant to be used, it does a lot of work, and then eventually it doesn't work anymore. It's meant to slow down and stop working as effectively, and then it stops working completely, stops doing its job completely. My goal with these symptoms, telling you these symptoms, is to allow you to replace your battery before it's too late. So meaning as it starts slowing down and losing its effectiveness, you want to replace it when you've gotten a good amount of life out of it, but it's not right here at the complete bottom where it's not working anymore. If this is the life of the battery, you want to use it so you get all of the life out of it, almost all of the life out of it, and then you want to replace it when there's just a little bit left before it actually causes any serious problems. But that's basically it. In this video, I've gone over 5 symptoms of a bad car battery. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. What are some other symptoms of a bad car battery? And let me know what your experiences are with regards to a battery that doesn't work or is losing its effectiveness. Let me know down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.